Have you ever craved the destruction of an entire endangered species? Have you ever wanted to have some very cooperative employees? Have you ever wanted to spend 30 plus hours on a tutorial? Help me! No? You haven't? Monster Hunter World is exactly what it says on the tin, with a side of indentured servitude and yummy food. I've been wondering what makes people love Monster Hunter like it's their firstborn child. From the outside looking in, it's hard to get a beat on what exactly makes your average Monster Hunter player tick. What keeps someone motivated enough to play through 150 hours of doing the same thing over and over, across multiple games? But I think the better question is, what virtual meth are they cooking in that cat cafe that makes people want to tear the skin off of reptiles the size of cars? I kind of figured that there isn't a better way to find out why people love it so much than playing it. Now this game isn't exactly new, but it's the one that doesn't brick whatever you play it on. And it's also cheaper. Man, this game's so pretty. Monster Hunter operates on a few basic principles. Much like the primal Neanderthal and Joe Rogan, we need to hunt game to survive. And more importantly, serve. To do that, you can either murder and pillage the skins of the local fauna, or embrace the persistence hunter within to capture and take home beasts of every size. To, dismantle them more efficiently. These parts give us better clothes to resist the bogs and mires of the new world. And better weapons so that we can mess with even more power. And there are a couple weapons, and I personally decided that I didn't want to have fun for another 10 hours. So I picked the Charge Blade, which is less for cutting up monsters and more for breaking any bone that's in less than 2 pieces. Now I could go on to tell you about the story, but I wasn't listening. Frankly, it has a narrative as coherent as a schizophrenic episode. But in the words of Thomas Fuller, seeing is believing, and it's clear to see that I don't know shit. The only thing of note in the Hunter's Handbook is that you are the hand of God, and these creatures must pay their penance. Before you can call down the wrath of Zeus, you need to prepare. In this game, food is almost as important as actually being good at it. And not just because it's yummy, it also makes the prospect of euthanizing local wildlife significantly more appealing. Anyway, it's time for a hunt. This is gonna be rough. The first few hunts of Monster Hunter decide pretty much nothing about your experience with the game long term. Aside from filtering out the more casual players, there's no way I'm that bad. You won't figure out much about the game or how to play well for a long while. It's this part of the learning curve. Nothing's intuitive, it's all a bit frustrating, there are weapon commands that they don't even teach you, but it does give you a taste for the suffering of all creatures. Damn! Including yourself. For the players who don't give up and continue to hunt for a full set of armor, this is where the addiction starts to kick in. You get a good set of armor and suddenly, you aren't getting the shit beat out of you every time you leave the base. You can finally see a big ass monster and be confident enough to take it on. It feels so good just to finally be a little bit competent. And then, the game reminds you of the little ant you are. Around halfway through the game, the devs decided that your progress, it wasn't good enough. And they went on to make everything hard again. Because they hate us? No, don't be ridiculous. It's because they love us. There's new gear, more enemies. If that's not a blessing, then I don't know what is. Now, not every hunt goes according to plan. But the beauty of it is, there's always another one around the corner. Speaking of which, now this might be a good time to mention that you will not get good at this game if all you do is play it. I mean, what are you, an idiot? You need to watch build guides and relearn the basics, because you were doing them wrong, dummy. If you want to enter the Avatar state, you need to study like you're writing a dissertation on extermination. And when this game clicks, it starts to feel really good. Sure, you might still miss an attack here and there, but when you land a hit, and you see a number like this, it brings you close to, it feels good. After the last few hunts, I think I'm finally ready for the big one. Oh shit, wait. For the uninitiated, this monster is a ball of energy. What the? After sucking the souls out of the Elder Dragons, this guy's primary goal is to remind you where you belong. There's no chance I did it a single one. Why am I snailing it? The final fight is pretty much your SATs on monster extermination. If you've learnt anything in your many hours playing, your intuition tells you that this is where you need to hit. That's what makes this game worth playing. You know what to do. You've already learnt this through dozens of hunts. Oh my god, he's so big! Yeah, he thinks that'll hit me. Oh! We've been so for real! Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh my god, I didn't even... Holy moly! And now we're finally ready to start playing the game. Oh, did I forget to mention? This is a warm-up for the 100-hour DLC.